The vast majority of people who claim to have had close encounters in fact describe not miniature robots, but living alien creatures, often none too friendly, and prone to abducting, probing, and experimenting upon their victims. An advanced alien civilization might be able to manipulate physics and cross time and space to visit Earth. But some scientists question, why on Earth would they want to? They suggest that beings capable of traveling through space and time would be millions of years more advanced than humans and would find life on Earth of little interest. And even if they do want to make contact, they might not be friendly. Based upon the human race's own history of confrontation, Michael Shermer, publisher of Skeptic magazine, has his own theory.
If you go by what happens here on Earth, we would never want to come into contact with ET. We would be eaten or enslaved or killed, because that's what happens here. So that's not good.
Even so, some people claim to have already had a close encounter with extraterrestrials. Some even claim to have been abducted by them.
The alien abduction experience is a fascinating one. These stories have all the earmarks of a very human kind of experience. It's a type of night terror. It's a bad dream.
Because there is no evidence, outlandish accounts of alien visitation are greeted with disbelief. So most claimants are keen to conceal their identity. One woman from New York, who we have named Molly, claims to have experienced repeated visitations throughout her life.
Probably the most strangest and disturbing memory that I have is of a dream with a white paw coming into my neck and placing a tiny little stick in it. And when I woke up that morning, I was very shocked to find a strange, painful lump on my neck. And when I felt it, because I thought it was a pimple, I discovered something hard in there, the shape of a piece of rice.
According to Molly, the tiny implant worked its way deep into her body, and before she could get medical advice, it disappeared without a trace. Another encounter that she vividly remembers actually involved being taken on board an alien spacecraft.
I recall being in, I'm going to call it a clamshell, but it was more like a scallop, and it had a top and a bottom, and I can recall being inside of it and the top closed over you. I experienced medical procedures with very strange types of devices. One of the beings was very tall and very thin and very insect-like.
Like most people who claim to have met aliens, Molly has no evidence at all to back up her story. And skeptics consider that experiences like hers are more to do with popular culture than extraterrestrials.
Most people just give the default explanation that comes to mind, which is whatever they've been seeing on television and reading in popular magazines and books.
Over hundreds of years, the phenomenon of visitations has manifested itself in a variety of guises. In the Middle Ages, people reported stories of angels and demons, while 100 years ago, reports spoke of spirits and ghosts. Many scientists, including Shermer, believe that a combination of sci-fi stories, movies, and real-life exploration of space encourages people to manifest their fears in the form of alien visitations.
The aliens are our angels. They are our demons. That's who we personify as these weird anomalies. We call them aliens because that's what we're into. We're in the space age, in the age of science fiction.